Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel.
What have you become? That's what you've been.
I was inspired by my cousin's girlfriend to do a what's in my makeup bag, and the reason for that is because she was showing me everything in her makeup bag and it was so exciting. I was like, oh my god, this is so fun. Like, I wish I had my makeup bag. I did not bring any makeup on my trip for Thanksgiving. I think I only brought my lip stain peel off thing and some brow gel, skincare, and literally that's it, and maybe mascara and a lip mask. I did not bring any of my makeup, so I was like, oh my god, I didn't bring my makeup bag. So we could have just sat down and was like, so because of that, I was inspired to do a what's in my makeup bag. So everything that I'm going to show you, first of all, take a look at my makeup bag. She is so glamorous and beautiful, and I am obsessed with her. She is a Victoria's Secret bag. She still has the tag on her. I don't know, I just like keeping the tags on things because I'm weird and I like to feel like it's brand new. I don't know. As you can see, a lot of my juicy bags have the tag on it still, but they're not worn. I've used this multiple times. She is packed to the very tippity top. I didn't even bother zipping her because there's no point. I'm just gonna jump right in and show you. Here's a close-up of her. She's so beautiful. So we're gonna get into her. The only thing I wish is it had a mirror here, but it's fine. I do have mirrors packed in here. So yeah. So whatever is in this makeup bag is literally on my face today. I did leave a few things off of my face so I can show you how they perform and why I love them. Like a lippy that I plan on putting on top of this lippy and my highlight. So we're gonna start with the first two items that was just coming out, and then the rest of the items I'll go in an order for you. So the first thing I always carry with me when I'm traveling or when I'm doing my makeup at home is this eyelash case. So I just keep my extra lashes and my tweezers in here, and when I take my lashes off at night, the ones I'm wearing now, they will always go in this case here and then into my vanity because my cat Pumpkin is crazy. She's the only one that bothers with my lashes when she sees them. So my lashes, I've learned my lesson and they have to go in a case. Next, you're gonna need a mirror, especially a LED mirror with a light. You see that? You see why you need her? Okay, it is essential. It is very essential. I got this at Marshall's and she was on sale and I was really happy because I love this one so much. I don't really have much skincare in this bag because it didn't fit, but to prep my skin for makeup application, I usually, do we need more light? We're gonna get into the Charlotte Tilbury, but before I talk about her, for skin prep for my face, my everyday makeup, if you have been on my channel for a while, you know I rave about the Ordinary Niacinamide. I'll put a picture right here. She doesn't fit in my makeup bag. She is a part of my skincare routine morning and night. So before makeup and after makeup, I apply her. So the second thing I go in besides that is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I love this. I have repurchased this multiple times and I haven't brought myself to buy the full size because this itty bitty little thing is $30 and it's $30 for this cutesy little thing, but she's so good. She smells so good and she's like, semi thick. I use her in the winter time. I don't really use her in the summer because I don't need to. I kind of like switch out my moisturizers throughout the seasons, but for the winter time she is literally magic. So Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream for the win. Next, going in order because these are items I use on my face before makeup application. I will always reach for either one of these. These two are my favorite primers right now. If I'm gonna be out all day long, or you know, just like wearing my makeup morning to night, I always reach for the e.l.f. Power Grip. She is so good, especially for foundation days, because if you didn't know, I don't always use foundation. I'm not wearing foundation today. I'm not. I'm just using concealer and contour, which we'll get into that, but I don't always use foundation or skin tints or things like that. But if I am going for a full coverage look, she is my go-to. Today I'm using this one. This is the Flower Nose Shells Jewel primer. I got her in PR and I fell in love with her. She smells so freaking good, and like the packaging is amazing. Yeah, she smells good. So if you don't like perfumey smelling things on your face, then I wouldn't recommend this, because she does smell a little perfumey, but she doesn't aggravate my skin. I haven't had any bad reaction to her. She's really, really, really good, and I love her, and she makes my skin look so flawless after applying her. And then on full coverage days, e.l.f. Power Grip. Normally I would feature my e.l.f. Halo Glow foundation because I love her so much. She's literally the only foundation I use aside from this. Now in my vanity tour video I said I keep her in the box because she's very leaky. She tends to leak on me, so we don't like that. I'd rather her leak in the box first. But she is in a dropper form. It says to shake before you use her because there's a lot of separation, but she's not my exact color, but once I start working in the concealer, she looks flawless. The skin tint, this I feel like is pretty mattifying. She's sheer to medium coverage. I do look pretty matte when I'm using her. Also in my makeup bag, I forgot to mention, I always keep a razor with me because I do shave my brows myself. I recommend always carrying a razor with you, so I keep her in my makeup bag all the time. Next two items I'm going to talk about, I am using these today. Let's go with the concealer first. I have talked about this concealer on my channel multiple times. I have just got introduced to the another shade, but we'll talk about her in a minute. So this is the Judy Doll Liquid Highlighter Contour Duo, and I know Judy Doll, you can purchase her on TikTok Shop, and you can also purchase her through the website, through my links. I always have them in the description box. I wouldn't rave about anything unless I truly loved her, and I absolutely love Judy Doll. And I know it's overseas if you order it through their website. I'm pretty sure the same thing through TikTok Shop, but like, girl, their customer service is so good. So if you ever had an issue with shipping or anything like that, the customer service is very responsive. So don't be afraid to use that feature if you truly need to. Concealer is very highlighting. Like, that's such a good highlighting color. Don't mind my hands though, they're a little dry. I am using her under my eyes today. So I don't know if you watched my Judy Doll video, not the most recent one, but the one previously. Sometimes I do use the contour side, but I have to say the contour side is like very cool toned. So if you like something warmer, then I wouldn't really recommend this color. I just did a review on the lavender liquid highlight or contour duo, and the lavender side is so pretty. Next, this is what I'm using on my to make my face a little warmer because it's winter and I don't like to look pale. So I do like to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. This is the contour shade in light medium, and she is so good. I'm almost out of her. She's very affordable, and I just apply her here, 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 contour my nose, into my eyelids, and then under my lip. If you watched any of my get ready with me's, or I think I have a makeup tutorial, I don't know, I don't remember, but you will see me do my face. I usually switch between this one and the Fenty contour stick or something like that. I haven't used her in a while because I've been liking this one, but I usually switch between the two and I like them both very, very much. Okay, I have a few other products. Trust me, I use these every single day. I use these every single day. Maybe not every shade, but whenever you see because my makeup looks eat in my videos, so I'm giving you girls the full rundown on what I always have on my face, if not this then that type of thing. So first we're going to talk about mascara. I love Essence mascara. She is another holy grail. I have so many mascaras and I always reach for this one. This one's my favorite. This is the False Lash Effect mascara, and you can get her at Ulta for like $3.99. I have the pink one too, but I really like this one, and she is, yeah, she's one of my favorites, and I use her for the bottom lashes and top lashes before I put my falsies on. But yeah, she is my favorite. I have the Mega Clear Wet n Wild brow gel. I've been liking this brow gel. This one I just tend to use or keep with me. She's really good. She's really affordable. One brow gel that I really want to get my hands on is the NYX one. I haven't purchased her yet, but I really want to try her out, especially for my no makeup days, so she'll be next on my makeup list, but I do use this one right now. Yeah, let's talk about some eyeliners and things like that. So for waterline, I usually go in with the Wet n Wild's. This is the Hello Kitty collab one, and she is just a black eyeliner. She works really good. I love Wet n Wild. When I was in high school and cosmetology school and I didn't really have a lot of money for makeup to splurge on makeup, I would always purchase Wet n Wild. It was one of my favorite brands, so I will always go back to Wet n Wild, and I love their eyeliners. So I switch between black and white. You can get the Wet n Wild that's not the Sanrio collab, and they'll still work very well, but I just got these last year because they were so cute. I like white on the waterline if you want to like open up your eyes a little bit more, but I wanted to go for a little more sultry look, so I went for the black. But any Wet n Wild eyeliners I will recommend always. They work so good. Next, these are basically highlighter sticks, so I tend to use these on the inner corners of my eyes. So first we'll talk about the Wet n Wild multi-stick, and this is also from the Hello Kitty collab, but I'm pretty sure they have like, you know, like a normal whatever, but that's what this looks like. And this one's one of my favorites. I just really like this color for the inner corner, and then I put my highlighter on top to kind of set it because it's a creamy product. Another one that I love, this one's by Flower Nose, and she's double-ended, so that's what this color is. Very pretty. It's more pinky, and I really like her. And then on the other end, she has a finer tip one, which I'll use for like the brow bone or still inner corner, and she's just so pretty. You can use this for literally anything you want to highlight, or like literally anything you want to highlight. You can even do this on like the bridge of your nose and right there. If you really wanted to, you can do that. I didn't even highlight my nose because, like I said, I wanted to demonstrate how these products perform and show you why I love them and how I get like certain looks. So freaking cute. So you can use this for literally anything. And same thing with this. We're gonna get into compacts right now. I'm just pulling out some. I know, this is crazy. This is insane. But I promise you, they all get used 9 times out of 10. If I'm not using one, I'm using the other. Okay? Okay. So let's start off with, I guess, setting powders and bronzers. So we're gonna get into powder products right now. Okay, powder products. Okay, so the One Size. I love One Size. When I first initially bought this, I was like, let me see what this one's about before I buy the big one. And I have to say, I reach for her every single day. If I'm not using the Fenty one, which is my all-time favorite, like forever and ever, is the Fenty one, I'm using this one. Under eyes, everything. I actually use this all over my face today, and I'm not mad at it. She's cute. So she's just a pinky setting powder, and I've had this for, I don't know how long. I've had this for a while, and she's still going strong. So this is pretty mighty for how little she is. Depending on how much you use though. Depending on how much you use. Another setting powder I have repurchased time and time again is the Charlotte Tilbury Blurring. I think that's what it's called. And she gives an airbrush finish. They have this one, and then they have like a white one. But I love this one so much. She's just so amazing. That's the color. This is shade Fair. And she just makes your makeup look absolutely flawless, like filter effect flawless. So I usually use this under my eyes if I'm not using the One Size, and set in between the brows, forehead, chin, lip area, things like that. I use her. Next, I want to talk about bronzer. I use this bronzer on top to set my cream bronzer, and she is the Too Faced Natural Chocolate in Caramel Cocoa. I actually put my aunt onto this. She was like, what are you using for bronzer? And I was like, this. And she literally bought it the next day, and she smells so yummy. It literally smells like the chocolate bar palette. Who remembers the chocolate bar palette? That's what she smells like. So she's very nostalgic to me as well. And the packaging is so freaking cute. I love Too Faced. She's my favorite bronzer. And she gives you like a glow as well, because it does have a little bit of shimmer in it. Next, I'm going to talk about blush. So I have been loving a lot of different blushes lately, but if I had to choose one, it will always be Juvia's Place. It's just something about the powder, something about the way it looks. Ever since I got her, I can't seem to put her down. I always go back to this no matter what blush I'm loving. At the end of the day, it's always going to be her if I had to choose one. So she will always be my first pick to put in my makeup bag. She is what I wear on my face in literally almost every video. And she has a mirror, which I love. But what I really love is the fact that you get a really pretty Barbie pink, and then you get a really pretty hot pink or fuchsia pink. And you can go in with both and mix them, which is how I got today's look. But if I want more of like a dolly, like Barbie look, I just stick to this one. And she's just so pigmented. Look, she's extremely pigmented. Like, hello, are you joking? But when you mix the two, it just looks so beautiful. So that's what I did today. Juvia's Place Volume 4, tried and true, forever and ever. We're gonna get into my absolute favorite part of my makeup routine, and that is, please tell me you know, glitter highlights. Glittery highlights is my absolute favorite. I always have a glittery cutesy face. Do I not? I don't know. But anyways, you girlies know I love a good highlight, and we're gonna get into my top 3. This is an eyeshadow palette, but I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. I have raved about the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats forever now, for like 2 years now on my channel, or ever since she came out. I was like, oh, I need that, and I never ever went back into these. Yes, but she is my forever, and she's amazing. Every time I wear her, especially at work, when I worked, I always got questions on what highlighter I was wearing. She is just a very glittery highlight. She makes your face look so beautiful, and I usually use her on here, the eyelids, the brow bone, above the brow, nose, cupid's bow, and chin. So I didn't use her today because I want you girlies to see how she can like literally like amplify your look in a few seconds. So I just put her over what I used earlier, and she's just so good. And I'm gonna leave my cheeks alone for now because I'm gonna show you what I've been loving on my cheeks for highlight. But this is what I always use. Like literally I'll drench myself in this. She's amazing. I love her. I love her for the nose. She's so cute. Inner corners as well. I always reach for her. So what I use on my cheeks is this Fenty Beauty one. So this is the Kilowatts in What a Brat. She's the freestyle highlighter, and when I first seen her, I was like, oh, I need that. And why is because she's the prettiest pink ever. I know Fenty has another pink highlight, but I haven't bought her yet. I haven't gotten her yet because I have this one, and they're pretty much the same. The pink one is pretty much this packaging. Very beautiful, mind you, very beautiful. But I do also really love this one, and the reason, you see that, I have been using her here. So I use 2 different highlights, but on the cheeks, because she looks so pretty with the blush, that's what I've been using. And I've been, she is so freaking beautiful, you guys. The shift is stunning, and I don't care. I love highlights. I am like 2016 core highlight girly forever and ever. So I only use her on my cheekies, and she's so beautiful. So what a brat. What a brat. Oh, stunning. Stunning. Next, we're going to talk about the Flower Nose eyeshadow palette. This is from the Shell Jewel collection. If you haven't seen my makeup review / tutorial using her, I did a really pretty soft glam makeup look using this palette, and when I discovered this palette, it was a game changer because the shades are absolutely beautiful. And here's what the palette looks like. So I did get this in PR. 3 shades that I love in this palette the absolute most is the star shade right here. I go in with that for my crease, and then this is what I have all over my lids. So if you ever see me with glittery eyelids or glittery inner corners in my videos, it is always that color. If it is not this, it will always be that. They're pretty much similar, and I'll show you right now. In that makeup tutorial I did a couple of months ago, I fell in love with this color. Look at that. So pretty, and she just helps me achieve this extremely dreamy glittery makeup look. The palette itself, she's a little pricey too, but I have a discount code for you girlies. If you are interested in anything Flower Nose, you don't have to use it, but she's always in the description box. But yeah, Flower Nose is amazing. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. So I always use her in my makeup routine as well. The last glittery palette we're gonna get into, which she is my absolute favorite as well. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Wet Shimmer Quad, but here's what she looks like, and she is stunning as well. So usually I reach for her for lid, highlight, inner corners as well. White color I think is Night Glow. She has like a pink reflect, so beautiful. I think this is Pinky Gleam, so pretty. So this color right here, stunning. And then we have like the silvery shade, which I haven't used yet, but she's super silvery. Last one is this bronzy shade. Stunning, absolutely stunning. So if you like glitters and glowing and all things like that, I recommend her Wet Shimmer Quad. Absolutely beautiful. All right, I thought I was done with the glitters, but I'm not. I have my cutesy Flower Nose keychain highlights. I do use her, as you can see. I have used her plenty of times since I've gotten her, and she, I don't mean to flip you off, but she is a really pretty color as well. So it just depends on the look you're going for, but I use her for my brow bone sometimes. So yeah, and she clips to your purse, so super cute. But let's move on because that's enough glitter. So I hope you're still here. If you're still here, comments a cutesy girly emoji. Like, I don't care, just anything cutesy, I don't know. But just so I know you girlies are still here with me. So now we're gonna get into, I guess, the tools of things. I always keep a beauty blender with me, even though I tend to use brushes instead of beauty blenders. Always keep a sharpener because you never know when you need to sharpen your lip liner or eyeliner. And then a powder puff. I use the powder puff under my eyes and carve out my nose contour and here as well. I think the rest are all lippies. Yeah, the rest are all lippies minus my lash glue. I always use Kiss Lash Glue in case you were wondering. It's my absolute favorite. It doesn't irritate my eyes. Before my lip combo, or when I'm not wearing any makeup, or if my lips are dry, I always go in with the Bath & Body Works lip mask. These are so freaking good. And they smell good and they're just cute. The only thing I hate about these is that you have to like go in with your finger. That is, it can get messy because then where do I wipe my finger after? Like, you're gonna really have to keep tissues in your bag. Pre-lip combo, if you see my lip combos on YouTube Shorts or over on TikTok, sometimes I go in with a peel off lippy, and these are the two I've been loving lately. So the first one is Pinky Promise, and she's from She Glam. She is my new favorite color. I have another one, I've hauled her, but ever since I got this one, I'm like, no, this one forever. I love this. I use this on no makeup days just to have a cutesy little outline with some clear gloss, or I use these in my lip combo routine, so if the lip liner is fading, you still have something underneath and you don't look crazy, especially for long days if you're wearing your makeup all day and you don't want to have to reapply your lip liner over and over, because that can get annoying too, especially when you're eating and drinking throughout the day. And this one's from Judy Doll. I actually recently reviewed this in my recent Judy Doll video. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's really good. But yeah, she's amazing. So always have those with me. Sorry you guys, my man came home from work, so I don't really remember where I left off. I think I left off with my lip stains. So moving on, we're gonna get into the lip liners first. So after using a lip stain, if I do go in with a lip stain, these are the 3 lip liners that I have on rotation. They do need to be sharpened. But first, so the one that I'm wearing today is the NYX in the color Urban Cafe. She is like a really nice dark brown color, I would say. So that's what Urban Cafe looks like. So pretty. When I'm not using this one, I usually always have this one on, and this is the Kylie Cosmetics in the shade Kylie. She needs to be sharpened so badly as well, but she is this color here. She's just a true nude color, and I love her. I use her quite a bit. The last lip liner is the LA Colors Auto Lip Liner in the shade Giggle, and I think I got this at Dollar Tree if I'm not mistaken. Is this one right here. I know she's really faint, you can't really see her, but she's a really light nude. She works good for when I want to go for more of a pinky look without like too much dark browns that are kind of take away from the pink. So that's when I like to go in with that one. The 3 lippies that I have in rotation are these 3 here. They all coordinate very well with the lip liners I had just showed you. These shades with those lip liners are going to be your perfect lip combo. Sorry, my necklaces are pissing me off right now. I have used her in a lip combo video before over on TikTok, and I think on my YouTube shorts as well. But this is the Ioni blush, and yes, I use her on my lips. And the reason why is because she is the prettiest pink color. So she looks like that, and she dries down to a nice matte. So I love using this on my lips, and I'll just show you. See? She just changed my lip color and just made it so much more doll-like. And she looks good with brown lip liner, nude lip liner. She's so comfortable on the lips, very, very lightweight. So I do like using her. Very, very pretty, as you can see, and she smells good. I love using lippy products that smell good as well. So if you ever see Ioni blushes in Dollar Tree, you don't have to use them just on your face, use them in your lip combo. I swear by this one. And I think this is in the shade Soft Pink is what it says there. So Soft Pink, and there she is. The next lippy I'm going to talk about is this. She's by MAC, and this is the color Blankety, and she is just the prettiest nude color. I love it so much. She's actually what I was wearing on my lips right before I put that Ioni blush on, and here she is. She's like a pinky nude as well, and she's really, really pretty with brown lip liner. It adds like a really pretty contrast. So my lip combo pre-blush that I just added was her. So I was using Blankety with NYX in Urban Cafe. That was my lip combo today. So super cute. I have other lip combos using her over on my TikTok, I'm pretty sure. And then the last lippy that I want to show you girlies is the Lawless Forget the Filler in Daisy Pink. I have been using this religiously for like that super cutesy pink lip, and she's just this really pretty bubblegum pink. She is lip plumping too, and she's just so beautiful. I will always repurchase this whenever I run out. She's gorgeous, especially with this look that I have today. I love her with the brown lip liner or with the nude lip liner. She goes good with pretty much any lip liner that is in the nude or pink range, or the brown colors too. But yeah, you guys, that was everything in my makeup bag. She was so freaking packed. My vanity is a complete mess. But that was everything in my makeup bag, and that's everything that I usually use in my everyday makeup routine. So if you ever have any questions on what my lip combo is, or what I'm wearing on my lids, or what blush I'm using, or what highlight I'm using, I can't get over that. It was in this makeup bag or makeup case, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, but that's pretty much everything that I use on my face as of recently for the past couple of months. So yeah, I swear by all of that makeup, it is always included in my everyday makeup routine. So if you ever had questions on what I was wearing or what my makeup look was, it is in this bag. So I feel like this is the closest thing I can get to showing you what makeup I've been loving and using without doing a full-on makeup tutorial. But if you girlies would like a makeup tutorial, please let me know. I would be so happy to do a makeup tutorial for you, especially for something like this. Let me know. But that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye girlies.